Question number 181. You build a custom form recognizer model. You receive sample files to use for training the model as shown in the following table. Which three files can you use to train the model? Option A, file 1. Option B, file 2. Option C, file 3. Option D, file 4. Option E, file 5. Option F, file 6. Correct answers are option A, file 1. Option C, file 3. Option F, file 6. For custom model training, the total size is 50 MB. File 1, File 3 and File 6 are correct because these PDF and JPG are supported files format, and these files have sizes within the supported limits for training a custom form recognizer model. Question number 182. You are developing a new sales system that will process the video and text from a public-facing website. You plan to monitor the sales system to ensure that it provides equitable results regardless of the user's location or background. Which two responsible AI principles provide guidance to meet the monitoring requirements? Option A, transparency. Option B, fairness. Option C, inclusiveness. Option D, reliability and safety. Option E, privacy and security. The correct answers are option B, fairness. Option C, inclusiveness. Fairness ensures that the system provides equitable outcomes across different user groups, preventing bias based on location or background. Inclusiveness focuses on enabling people of all backgrounds and abilities to use the system effectively. These principles directly support monitoring for equitable treatment in AI systems. Question number 183. You plan to use a conversational language understanding application named App1 that is deployed to a container. App1 was developed by using a conversational language understanding authoring resource named LU1. App1 has the version shown in the following table. You need to create a container that uses the latest deployable version of App1. Which three actions should you perform in sequence? 1. Run a container that has version set as an environment variable. 2. Export the model by using the export as JSON option. 3. Select v1.1 of App1. 4. Run a container and mount the model file. 5. Select v1.0 of App1. 6. Export the model by using the export for containers gzip option. 7. Select v1.2 of App1. Option A, 3, 6, 1. Option B, 3, 2, 4. Option C, 7, 6, 4. Option D, 3, 6, 4. The correct answers are option D, 3, 6, 4. Since version 1.1 is the latest version that has been trained, you need to select this version as the starting point. Action 6 allows you to export the model in a format suitable for container deployment. Using the Export for Containers (gzip) option ensures that the model is correctly packaged for running in a container. Finally, you need to run the container and mount the exported model file. This step ensures that the container uses the correct model version during its operation. Question number 184. You are building a model that will be used in an iOS app. You have images of cats and dogs. Each image contains either a cat or a dog. You need to use the Azure AI Custom Vision service to detect whether the image is of a cat or a dog. You need to configure the project in the Azure AI Custom Vision portal. What should you choose for the following? Project types. Option A, classification. Option B, object detection. The correct answer is option A, classification. Since each image contains either a cat or a dog, and the goal is to determine which one it is, the appropriate project type is classification. Object detection is used when there are multiple objects in an image and you need to locate them, which is not required in this case. Question number 185. You are building a model that will be used in an iOS app. You have images of cats and dogs. Each image contains either a cat or a dog. You need to use the Azure AI Custom Vision service to detect whether the image is of a cat or a dog. You need to configure the project in the Azure AI Custom Vision portal. What should you choose for the following? Classification types. Option A, multi-class, single tag per image. Option B, multi-label, multiple tags per image. The correct answer is option A, multi-class, single tag per image. Since each image contains only one label, either a cat or a dog, you should choose multi-class, single tag per image. This tells the model to assign exactly one class to each image, which fits the requirement. Multi-label is used when an image can have multiple tags simultaneously, which is not the case here. Just a quick reminder, if you don't have time to watch these videos and instead download all questions and answers, feel free to purchase them on Buy Me a Coffee page. I have shared the link below. Question number 186. You are building a model that will be used in an iOS app. You have images of cats and dogs. Each image contains either a cat or a dog. You need to use the Custom Vision service to detect whether the image is of a cat or a dog. You need to configure the project in the Custom Vision portal. What should you choose for the following? Domains. Option A, audit. Option B, food. Option C, general. Option D, general compact. Option E, landmarks. The correct answer is option D, general compact. The general compact domain is optimized for use in mobile apps like iOS because it supports exporting the model for on-device inference. This allows the app to work offline and ensures better performance on mobile devices. The standard general domain is not exportable, and the other domain, audit, food, landmarks, are tailored to specific content types. Question number 187. You have receipts that are accessible from a URL. You need to extract data from the receipt by using Form Recognizer and the SDK. The solution must use a pre-built model. Which client and method should you use? Option A, Option B, Option C, Option D. The correct answer is Option C. To extract data from receipt using a pre-built model, you must use the Form Recognizer client with the Start Recognize Receipt from URI method. This method is designed specifically for analyzing receipt from a URL. The Form Training client is used to build custom model, not for using pre-built ones. Question number 188. You are developing a method that uses the computer vision client library. The method will perform optical character recognition (OCR) in images. The method has the following code. During testing, you discover that the call to the getReadResultAsync method occurs before the read operation is complete. You need to prevent the getReadResultAsync method from proceeding until the read operation is complete. Which two actions should you perform? Option A, Option B, Option C, Option D. The correct answers are Option B, Option D. Option B is correct because you need to ensure that the read operation has completed successfully before proceeding. Checking the status value ensures the operation has finished. Option D is correct because this will repeatedly check the status of the read operation until it is complete, allowing you to handle the asynchronous nature of the operation correctly. Question number 189. A customer uses Azure AI Search. The customer plans to enable a server-side encryption and use Customer Managed Keys (CMK) stored in Azure. What are three implications of the planned change? Option A, the index size will increase. Option B, query times will increase. Option C, a self-signed X.509 certificate is required. Option D, the index size will decrease. Option E, query time will decrease. Option F, Azure Key Vault is required. The correct answers are Option A, the index size will increase. Option B, query times will increase. Option F, Azure Key Vault is required. Enabling server-side encryption with customer-managed keys, CMK, increases the index size slightly due to added encryption metadata and may result in longer query times because of encryption overhead. Azure Key Vault is required to securely store and manage the customer-managed keys for encryption. A self-signed certificate is not required. Azure Key Vault manages certificates and keys. Question number 190. You have an Azure subscription. You need to build an app that will compare documents for semantic similarity. The solution must meet the following requirements. Return numeric vectors that represent the tokens of each document. Minimize development effort. Which Azure OpenAI model should you use? Option A, GPT 3.5. Option B, GPT 4. Option C, embeddings. Option D, DALL-E. The correct answer is option C, embeddings. The embeddings model in Azure OpenAI is designed to return numeric vector representation of text, which are essential for comparing documents based on semantic similarity. It minimizes development effort by providing ready-to-use vector outputs. GPT 3.5 and GPT 4 are for text generation, and DALL-E is for image generation.